Dueling video.
Although I'm not uploading this. This is the home file.
This is the home file?
Yeah.
First of all, what's on your mind right now? Just the feeling.
Very grateful to have made the effort to come. I'm not the type of person that necessarily flocks to where the crowds are. I've never been to Times Square. One Rose Bowl, that was enough for me. That kind of thing. But you know, this is so much more, and the spirit and the energy is truly remarkable. I mean, we walked an hour in the cold from our hotel all the way around. People were gracious, being nice to the police, happy to be there, talking to each other. It's not that sort of Mardi Gras sort of spirit of celebration. It's something much more rooted in purpose, I feel. You know, that people are ready to make some kind of a transformation, and they're welcoming something extraordinary. Yeah,
and you actually mentioned something, the death of cynicism.
Well, at the Lincoln Memorial concert, you know, I was amazed by how moved I was. I'm a little bit of a sucker for those things, but you know, things can drift over on the corny meter for me sometimes. People around me were weeping. These are very sophisticated people. I was sitting in an area with a lot of politicians, and the words and the spirit, the music. It was uplifting, and I did feel, you know, where is the cynicism? I'm not sensing it. It feels like you know, a new sensibility or a desire for one.
By the way, after doing Frost Nixon, talk about cynicism. I mean, well, that's the...
You know, our country has its ups and downs, but one of the things that I'm the proudest of, having traveled an awful lot in the last few years around the world, is that as an American, I can be proud of our democracy and what it represents. Maybe it has its ups and downs, but we function as a democracy, and we make adjustments, we make changes. This is a transformation, this is kind of a revolution, and it happens every so often in our system, and this is, I think, you know, one of the most significant in history, obviously.
By the way, you brought a lot of your family with you.
Well,
and including your father. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sorry to catch you off guard. I just wanted to ask you, have you ever been to an inauguration?
Never have.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
No, this is amazing. This is more amazing than Times Square on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Which you had in what, 1940?
1947.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Wow.
And my wife Cheryl's stepmom Judy are here. They went to find the porta potties.
They did. Okay.
Yeah, practical matters.
By the way, are you given the state of the economy? I wanted to ask you. You know, are you more hopeful right now?
Oh, yes.
That they're going to turn things around?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I know they will. I have utter, complete confidence that the new administration will turn everything around. I think, you know, what happens to the economy is when people lose confidence. You lose confidence in the banks and in the whole system. And I think when they lose confidence, everything falls apart. And I think that Barack Obama is going to restore that confidence. And I think we have no problems. We have nothing to worry about.
He told me a story that when he grew up in Oklahoma on a farm, about your dad and FDR.
Yeah.
When he was elected.
Yeah. My father was so happy to see FDR elected. He said that in those days communication wasn't so good, and we did have a radio he could listen to. And he said that he got up and listened to the radio and found out that FDR had won. He said if FDR hadn't won, he was just going to jump back in bed and cover up his head.
Was this past election that same feeling?
Excuse me, I didn't get your
well,
question.
I was wondering if you had the same if you had that feeling this past election.
No, I didn't.
Okay, not quite the same.
I wasn't that desperate, but I was really pleased at the way the election went.
Yeah,
I really was.
At the outcome. Yeah. So, thank you. That's great.
You bet.